I never been break.
I'd be.
Like, yeah, we just hook like that and just simple. But this one we very much can bend by hand. But at home I bend a lot bigger than that. 3-4 times bigger than this, like this. You can see that. You can bring that. You can see that very much easy. You can show any inch, and also you can bend it back and bend here, bend it. You have different angle to bend them down. You have to do by hand.
When you say tight, you don't mean
super tight.
Really?
Super tight.
I mean, you want to put that much tension on it.
You see this one is tight. Tight and I can't.
Yeah, I see.
This one tight and I can't. Super tight. Tight and I can't. Then you can have the angle. Anywhere you want, from here, even here. Because they tie the tree and the pot together. Very, very, very important. Don't tie it. And if you don't tie the tree together, don't do anything. Don't do it because they will split and the root they will open. So this is just simple. See, you can relax and do it and bend anything. Yeah, it is. Talking, relax and do whatever you want. And from this angle here, I can have that pull this side and I pull that side. So very much when I bend it, the brand can move around. Whatever angle you like. This is a good technique. It's small, you can bend anything, but for big brand, is no way you can do by hand. You have to do this one. This one, only 300 pounds. You can do from 300 pounds to 3,000 pounds. So even you can bend the big one easy.
How long do you sew the branches?
Like I said, meat depend on the branch. Small like that, but really big about a week.
And you put a compression around it, a towel or a sponge?
I'll do this kind of paper. Take to wrap them up, cut them and wrap them up. And electrical outside, DIY inside, and mix them for about 3 to 4 days. Make sure the water is stuck inside. So this one very much soft.
So it really doesn't take a lot of water. I was thinking you would submerge it in water, but you just missed it.
Just miss it because they go in between. You see that a lot of between here because the electrical they keep the moisture, and this paper here they keep moisture, a lot more moisture than the raffia. So very much you can make bigger now, about 10 times bigger. This one is small. So you relax and just bend it. See how they go down easy. And the question is just see you can angle anywhere, so I can bend this way. Make it easy.
Okay, my demo tree is Itugawa juniper. These were from cuttings. And when I do cuttings from my mother tree, especially, you let it grow long, and make a lot of cutting. Every year I make at least 150 to 200 cuttings. And I used to twist them to make for shohi. But this one here, I forgot. So I put it into the ground. This is 12 years from cutting. The cuttings were like this. And part of the design that I did at home is carving furniture in the deadwood to create like a yamadori. So other than that, all I'm going to be doing today is wiring the tree, styling it, and then after that, then foliar feeding, so that way all the foliage will wake up, But it has a real nice movement, and it doesn't require like thick copper because they're very easy to bend. And when you do cuttings, just don't do 10 or 5 or, you know, go for it. Or just like creating trees out of the seeds. You know, just play with it, you know, see what happens. And actually, this cutting is from the mother tree from my cuttings came from Takshimasu. So all my mother tree of Itogao Juniper is from Takshimasu because he's my teacher. And all my students that bought trees from me, it could be my mother tree, but it actually the came from Takshimasu. And like I said, I'm gonna wire this tree, and if you have any questions, just let me know, because
a different angle.
Is that it? You good?
yes,
All right, it's my turn. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Bonsai-A-Thon. This is a prostrata. It is a pretty common juniper that you're going to find in nurseries and in yards and all over the place. It's very hardy. Let me answer the question. They're going to ask me how long have I had it. I've had this tree probably, I'm going to say I've had it almost 10 years. I bought it 10 years ago. It was quite a bit smaller and it's grown. And what I did was I took the tree and I cut it back, because I knew I was going to do the demo today. So I wanted to make sure I had a good tree. But with bonsai, those of you who are not familiar with bonsai, you look at this, it looks like a bush. It is a bush. If I put it in the ground, it'll grow, be a normal sized juniper. So our objective is to restrict the roots, and then the tree won't grow as fast. It'll almost dwarf. And then my job today is to take this real bushy tree, push it back, make it more compact, give it some shape, and make it look like a big tree. So if you were to look at this tree all by itself with nothing around it to give you perspective, you'd think it's a big tree. That's my objective today. So if you look in here, there's a lot of, when I cut it back, I cut a lot of the branches flat, so I have to go through and fix all that. So what I'm doing now is I'm making my life easier. I'm cleaning out all the stuff that's going to get in the way when I wire. I'm taking stuff out of the crotches and just making my life easier, because when I wire, I don't want there to be anything in the way. So as we progress, you're going to see me working on the trunk. If you look at the base of this tree, it has this kind of real interesting curve at the base, and we like that in bonsai. Although it is okay to have a tree that's straight, you know, there is a place for that. This particular tree, it has a lot of movement in the trunk down here, which makes it very interesting. Is one of the reasons why I'm demoing the tree, because I want people to come in and say, hey, I want to do that, but I don't know, you know, what to start with. So a good place to start is look at how the trunk is coming out of the ground. Look at the movement in the trunk, because that's the hardest thing for us to fix. I can fix the top of the tree. I can move branches around. I can do a lot of different things at the top of the tree, in the middle, but it's very difficult for me to do anything here at the base. So when I'm looking for a tree, and if you're looking for a tree, start at the roots. Look and see, okay, does it have good rootage? Is it wide at the bottom and taper as it goes up? And that's kind of what this tree does. So what I'm going to do is, everybody's going to ask me, where's the front? And so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a marker in the front so you can see where the front of the tree is. Typically in bonsai, we pick a front of the tree. It's kind of like, we think of it like people, where, you know, here's my front. My arms are kind of open to embrace. My feet are kind of radiating out. You know, we don't want the tree to look like this. We want the tree to kind of be open and welcoming, and that's what I'm going to try to do today. I'm going to try to get these branches and get the front of the tree so the tree is very welcoming, very open. So when you look at it, you will hopefully be convinced that it's a bonsai. If you have questions, come on up, ask. You can touch the tree, whatever. They're not brittle. All right? And we'll be checking back in a few minutes.
Very good.
That's okay. This is the apex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah. That's it. Did I grab the wrong branch?
Maybe not.
Yeah. This will be the apex. Yeah. Because I like it. It's you know, it'll be a nice. It's very curvy. I did a teeny little sketch of what I think might happen with it. We hope. And I'm better at art than plants, but I've been learning over the years.
Many years ago, and that's how I got started in bonsai. We used to paint his garage on Saturdays. Oh wow! And you know, some of the trees, you get as much knowledge out of it as you can.
So I'm going to leave some of this as dead wood. So I'm taking the bark off it, and on a live tree like this, if you get pliers and bend and kind of support like that, it'll come off much easier. If you wait till it's dead, it's really hard to get the bark off. But at this point, you can get the bark off easy. How are you doing this?
I'm always doing this.
Did you get my
Of course I did. You smiled.
Oh, is that?
The copper look better.
So talk. What's going on?
Oh, I clean the inside.
They clean inside first?
See, look, yeah. Already.
Really dense. It's a really dense canopy.
Yeah, this one I made like 8-9 years ago. I made this tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this part, I think 6 years ago I cleaned this part.
Okay.
But after
Well, yeah, I didn't have time enough.
they just pinch, but not clean the
Inside. So no, inside growth is weak.
Because like this,
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. Inside growth is weak.
Lot of die the inside.
So you're cleaning up a little more lighting. Awesome. Tom, of course you're like the first one we finished, but so what did you do for last time we started? So you were bending it with heavy.
Bend everything down.
Okay.
From here, go down to the bottom. We don't have any branch. The tall one is 5.5 feet tall. So we bend everything down. So we make one brand, we can make too many layers. One brand here, we take too many layers.
Wow, that's pretty
So
cool.
probably next year, we narrow down a little bit.
Compact it some more.
Compact more.
And then,
If they shoot them out more.
and some of the techniques you use, your guide wires.
Guide wire inside and electrical tape outside. Then we just widen and bend them down.
And then you had that towel, the shop towel.
Yeah,
on the
shop
inside.
towel inside. Keep
And I noticed you have gaps, so the gaps for the water to get inside.
that too.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we mix them. So that's
So
how
if you don't have gaps in it, then the water, you won't be able to get water inside that shop
That's
towel.
correct.
That's pretty cool. Thanks a lot for your time, Tom.
Thank you.
All right, Peter. All finished?
Yes.
All finished. All right. So, so go. What did you do? So you did a lot. Shari? You put the shari in?
Yes, the shari, I did it at home.
Okay.
And then here, I water the trees, every single branch on it. And that's what 2 hours of
That's why now, like,
Look at that.
I'm buying
That's
trees,
a lot of wire.
anticipating that I'm going to
Some guy wires on that. And this tree is about, you said 12 years old?
Yes, 12 years from cutting.
That's pretty cool, Peter.
And,
Awesome job.
And this Itagawa came from Hashimasu's mother tree.
Oh, so it was cutting from the mother tree. Awesome.
And then from then I have my own trees, but actually came from Tachimasu Gawa.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Peter.
All right.
When you're going to show a tree, you should probably put copper wire on it. It's thinner and stronger and looks better eventually. And then this, since we're just training this tree, we're not going to use any. We're not going to use any copra. Not much copra. Yeah.
But if you were to show it, you use copper.
I use copper. You don't have to, but I use copper generally when I'm going to show a tree. It shows better. It's just a little bit better. You don't have to. I mean, it's your tree. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
How's it coming along, Marcus? It's been like 2 hours, so what do you think?
You never know until they tell you you're done. So it's getting close. It's not bushy anymore like it was. You can see I'm starting to get the shape. But right now I'm basically working through the branches. Getting them in position, and like for example this one here, I'm just going to cut it off, and then I got to clean it up. Anything on the bottom I'm going to take off and work the branch, get the length right.
What was the variety? I didn't catch the variety.
This is a Prostrata. It looks like a San Jose because it's juvenile, but it's a Prostrata.
Awesome.
Started life as a Prostrata.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
How often do you have to replace the wiring?
All right, Kathy. It's been about 2 hours. I mean, you opened it up. I mean, you totally opened the. And this is the black pine, correct?
Yep. It is
Some of those tremendous bends with the
Banshoho
Banshoho
variety, which I don't know anything about, but it's very bushy.
You make your pads. I see you make some of the pads.
Yeah.
Tighten the top, and you're just kind of wiring those pads back out.
Yeah.
Well, time's on, right?
Yeah, I'm not a fast wirer.
It's okay. It'll get done, right? It'll get done. That's awesome. I'll come back to the end.
It won't be detailed wire, but it's at least wired.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, talk. It's been 2 hours. How far have you got?
Now the little bit different. She's still here, not clean, but here really clean because.
Yeah, more opening. Yeah, a lot more openings. A lot more openings before. Not as dense.
Yeah.
And that's that. Wow, he took some big branches out. Look at that.
Yeah. Now I take out the two branch.
Oh.
Now the more see the.
Oh, they see the inner.
Inside, yeah.
Ow.